Oh boy, Samurott. Not gonna lie, this one was tough. Let's be honest, right off the bat, there is no current means to one-shot this Pokemon. That I know of. Doesn't exist. If you happen to find a strategy for it, leave it down below. But for now, here are my top 3 Pokemon for beating Samurott, solo queue, or stacked. First things first, let's get down to business. Mightiest Mark Samurott will be available from March 31st to April 2nd, and will come back again the weekend of April 7th to April 9th. It's a bug Tera type, level 100, hidden ability, will never be shiny, and it's your standard, typical 7-star raid with a 35 times HP multiplier. Other stats below. You can only catch one of these per save file, and its moveset is Aqua Cutter, Mega Horn, Night Slash, Drill Run, Focus Energy, Swords Dance, and Bulldoze. And as I always warn you, it can and will use all of these moves in the battle. Trust me. So, as you can tell, this is a crit build. Samurott's entire gimmick will be to try and crit you every single turn if possible. Me and the gang did some research, and it turns out that Samurott will always use Focus Energy immediately first turn of battle. Every time. Other things it will certainly do are nullify twice, once on turn 3 and once on turn 15 if you manage to battle for that long. It cleanses itself around turn 5 and swords dances with about 20% of your timer. Now that you know what Samurott does, let's figure out what you do. Here's my list. Coming in at number 1 is Cloyster. Cloyster is not number 1 on a lot of people's lists, and I'm not sure why. It has incredible defenses, resists a ton of Samurott's moves, and with shell armor, you will literally never get crit. Ever. Cloyster's my number 1 pick because on this channel we care about efficiency and accessibility, goddammit. It's easy to find, easy to build, and has a foolproof ability baked right in. Also, here are some Cloyster notes from a friend who's also done some research on the strat. Coming in at number 2 we have Paldean Tauros, the fire one, obviously. Now, this Pokemon's my number 2 for a couple different reasons. First and foremost, I don't like that I have to take crits and potentially super effective damage to get this strat going. It requires you to play alone, or if you're not alone, praying your randoms aren't respectfully morons. It's also not number 1 because not everyone has access to the Pokemon. But even if you do have access to it, it's not a mon you can just run out into the wild and catch instantly. That being said, this thing does some damage. Alright, ideally the plan is you're gonna tail up till he knocks you out, then when you get back up, sunny day, and then play the funny anger point game till you win, then collect your prize. Last but not least, we have Annihilate. I'll be honest, Annihilate is mostly at number 3 because I personally haven't tested him. But the raid god has never let me down, and honestly this strat looks pretty good. It's all about using Screech to cut down Samurott's defenses while playing off that Rage Punch Defiant wombo combo. Anyway, those are my top 3 mons for this weekend's raid. If you have any questions or feel like you found a better build, leave them down below. I want us to build a community that gets better at Pokemon together. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be spending the rest of my life shiny hunting for this thing. And for this thing. No, I still haven't found it yet, but while I'm suffering, happy hunting, and I hope you get your Samurott. As always, huge thanks to Bulbapedia and Cerebi for the info and the graphics. I'd be lost without you guys. And thanks to my mod and friend Beta, who is always willing to test this stuff with me any time of the day. And thanks to you guys for watching this live at twitch.tv/sleepyriri. Okay, now for real, get out of here. We have Pokemon to catch.